does mean that I am behind. And my little writer heart. Ugh. Hey guys, I'm Kate. Welcome back to my channel, and today is day 7. Even my motivation for this intro is not that strong because I didn't write anything yesterday and I did not write anything the day before that, and I am just barely getting into the swing of things today. You know when you're not entirely sure why you don't want to write something, you just know that you don't? It's kind of like when you're dividing your attention across multiple projects and you find yourself more and more focusing on all of these other projects. Their allure is so strong, but it's not just that their allure is strong, it's that this one is almost repelling you in some aspect. That's what's happening with me and my NaNoWriMo project. We're in a little bit of a tiff right now, a little bit of an impasse. It didn't take me long to realize the reason I didn't want to work on this NaNoWriMo project was because I was stuck, and the reason I'm stuck, it's kind of like I know plot point B, I know plot point D, but I have to fill in plot point C, and it's just a freaking chore right now. This is the largest chunk of the story that I'm having to add in for the first time, and I already got part of it down. Like, I got it down solidly, so it's like half of the problem is solved. I'm to like B.5. This analogy is falling flat, but you get my point. I'm so close to nailing C, and yet I just... There's bits and pieces of conversation between Prince Augustine and Ginny that I need to add. I need to add for a little bit more depth, and it was kind of that thing where I was talking about I have to change my story from being captured for 36 hours to 7 days, a whole week. I've gotten through like 3 days worth at this point, right? But I need 4 more days to just get me to that part, to just bridge the gap, but it needs to be good, right? I don't want to just skip over it because I can tell in my little writer heart that this is what the story needs. They've gone over some deep stuff already. It's just that there's a couple other things that need discussing before I can move on. Namely, I want them to kind of fantasize about what life might be like or what changes they'll make to their lives after they're no longer kidnapped. And now Ginny's kind of humoring Prince Augustine because he is much more optimistic about their chances of being freed at this point. But I need this because it's extra important for what's to come after and the ways that it differs, right? Because he's gonna imagine all these things and Jenny's gonna think she knows the guy he is then and the guy he wants to be, and then when she sees him later and he's not acting in that way, like, there's a whole lot of push-pull and you gotta set it up now, like this is the time, you know? This is the time. But I also need to then cut that tension with like little smaller things, because you know, it's not just the big picture items that allow you to get to know someone, it's kind of like the small little things, like knowing how they like to take their coffee or their tea, or like, you know, the little stuff where it's like, you know someone really well, I need to sprinkle that in. I've only written 225 words today so far, which does bring me above the 13,000 word mark, but for those of y'all playing along at home, that does mean that I am behind. Am I behind Nana's goal too? I know I'm behind my goal, because my goal is to get 2,500 words a day. Let's see. Oh no, I'm still on track for Nano's goal, but I'm 4,000 words behind my personal goal for the day. Ugh. That being said, because I am procrastinating a little bit because I'm just a little bit stuck, I figured I would sort my 2 main characters, Ginny and Prince Augustine, into their Hogwarts houses and get them an animagus. Now, part of this is just because I think they're of the age that this is a conversation that they could reasonably have when they're waiting days at a time to see the light of day again. But also I think it would be really fun to compare what I think versus what the quiz might say. And also, you know what? Inspiration comes in all sorts of different places. Who knows what this will do, and at this point I'm willing to try just about anything. So that being said, let me go ahead and make my predictions. First up, Augustine is so clearly a Hufflepuff to me. I mean this in the best way because of course he has characteristics of other houses, like he does some exceptionally brave things in this story, but I think the overarching kind of character arc that I'm giving him, and also like his biggest kryptonite in some ways too, is that he's very much a people pleaser. You know, his father, his king, his people, even Ginny sometimes. He wants to please all of these people in his life, and of course he can't, and he's kind of struggling with finally trying to stand up for himself in some ways. But the people pleasing is always done with the best of intentions. It's a very kind of pure-hearted want for good. So anyways, I'm pretty sure he's Hufflepuff. And I imagine his animagus would be Not like a dog, but maybe a penguin or something. Does that make any sense? Like, he's fully capable, but he also likes to be a part of a big old family, and I can totally see him being the type of animal that would like mate for life. Like, I don't know how much I know about penguins now that I'm thinking about this. You know, they're cute, Augustine is cute. Match made. Ginny is harder, and I don't know if this is a bad sign for me, the writer, that I'm not entirely sure what Hogwarts house she would be in. The only house that I'm pretty sure she's not is Ravenclaw, and I say that as a Ravenclaw myself, and not because I don't think she's like bookish or anything. I mean, she's not, but that's not why. But I think kind of a guiding principle of Ravenclaw is that they are intensely curious and they're so guided in the search for the answer. Ginny's not that. And maybe I have Ravenclaw pegged wrong, but if this girl's Ravenclaw, and it's the only house I said she wasn't. All of the other houses though, I can see. She does a lot of brave things, to the point that she's also like, tries to downplay it and kind of owns up to the fact that she doesn't often feel that brave. Slytherin I can also see because she's very sharp, and cunning is a word that I would use to describe her. But then I think Hufflepuff could be it too. Hard balance, y'all. And I think her animagus would be like a bumblebee. I don't know. Okay, time for JK Rowling to confirm. This is the best way to procrastinate I've ever done before. Be sorted and discover your house. That's what I want. One of your housemates has cheated in a Hogwarts exam by using self-spelling quill. Now he has come top of the class in charms, beating you into second place. How dare he? Professor Flitwick is suspicious of what happened. He draws you to one side after his lesson and asks you whether or not your classmate used a forbidden quill. What do you do? Ginny would not tell. I can tell you that. No, okay. The first one. Lie and say you don't know. Yes. Four goblets are placed before you. Which would Ginny drink to choose? The foaming, frothing, silvery liquid that sparkles as though containing ground diamonds. I think she'd be super nervous about that one. The smooth, thick, richly purple drink that gives off the delicious smell of chocolates and plums. She loves purple. I do mention that several times. I might choose that one. The golden liquid so bright that it hurts the eye and which makes sunspots dance all around the room. The mysterious black liquid, no. She would definitely choose silky, purpley, yes. Black or white? I think Ginny would choose black. She's Hufflepuff! Wow! I guess I'm not that surprised. It's not Ravenclaw, so. Alright, return to my profile. I'm gonna get her an animal. What's her animagus? Oh, Patronus. My bad, not her animagus. She would save. Lead, save, or escape. I know she would save. That's kind of the whole purpose of them being captured, is that ultimately she doesn't want to leave Prince Augustine behind. She's very big on saving both of them. Click, drag, and release. All right. What is it? She get a cat? A ragdoll cat. Okay. I don't know what a ragdoll cat is, but okay. Okay. Ginny, FMC, Hufflepuff, ragdoll cat. Look at that. Okay, now it is time to answer for Augustine. Let's do it. Be sorted. Dawn or dusk? Oh, he would so be a Dawn fan. If you could have any power, which would you choose? The power to read minds, power of invisibility, superhuman strength, speak to animals, change the past. Oh, the power to change your appearance at will. As a prince who would love to be more anonymous, that's gotta be that one. What would you rather be? Envied? No, he's already envied. Imitated? I don't know that he'd care that much. Trusted, I think he'd really care. Praised, I don't think he cares. Liked? Feared. I think trusted is his one. Left or right? I think he'll choose right. What is he? He's a Gryffindor? Is he though? Maybe he is. All right, whatever. Return to my profile. Can you tell I don't agree? I'm like, he's definitely Team Hufflepuff, but that's okay. All right, let's see. What is his Patronus? Let's find out. Maybe this will illuminate more things. Relax, think of your happiest memory. What would his happiest memory be? Ooh, shit. I don't know what his happiest memory would be. I think he would serve, because that's what he does. He serves others. Oh, black, white, gray, white. I think it's interesting that for him I chose white, but for Ginny I chose black. They were different quizzes, but let's see, let's see, let's see. What did he get? Click and drag. Whoa. Is it a fox? Your Patronus is a mink. That's fascinating also. So here's the thing. I don't know that I agree with J.K. Rowling's site, as you saw my huge surprise at Augustine getting Gryffindor, but I do think it'd be fun to include that as them teasing each other, which was kind of my point to begin with, and I just wanted to distract myself. So since I'm literally at the part, I'm gonna see if I can't write this and include it in somehow, and then I'll get back to you guys. The way I'm also gonna do this, I've seen other people do it and they set the time lapse on their cameras so that it goes for a certain amount of time and that's how long that they write for. And since I really need this extra push, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set it so that it's 10 minutes of writing, and gosh darn it if I don't write those whole 10 minutes. I'm gonna give myself a good talking to. So let's get writing. I actually managed to get 415 words in that. And I haven't even covered the Harry Potter conversation yet, but I did set it up, so I kind of know exactly where I'm gonna go now. I think I have probably like 2,000 or 3,000 words in this scene, or to finish out this chapter, and I think I might actually have the bridge now. What the heck? I guess it was just those first 400 words. I don't know. Why is it easier now? I've been struggling with this for like 2.5 days now. Also, because I'm at 13,562 words now. Did I get that right? 13,526 words. That does mean that I passed the 13,000 word mark, and that means the additional word to my NaNoWriMo sentence is safe, which feels very fitting because they are not, in fact, safe right now. I wonder if I can makeshift these words to somehow describe my actual story that I'm writing this NaNoWriMo. I don't know that I could do that, but oh my gosh, how awesome would that be? Anyways, I think I'm probably done filming for the day. I am gonna finish up this scene though, because I feel like I'm on a roll, and I just, you know, when you got the momentum, you don't wanna do anything to lose it. So I will go ahead and put down below how many words I end up getting for the day and any continuation of my NaNoWriMo sentence. But also that leads me to my question for you guys. How have you been doing? How's day 7 for you? This means a full week of NaNoWriMo has passed. It has come and it has gone, and oh my gosh. Is there anything in particular that you were struggling with either today or throughout the week? Because this is in some ways the same thing that I've been kind of sort of struggling with. Oh, and also let me know what Hogwarts house your main character would be in, and if there's any kind of other thing that you could sort your main character in, like are they a firebender, or which Greek or Roman god would their parent be if they were at Camp Half-Blood? Comment down below, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all tomorrow with a new video. Bye! That does mean I passed my 13,000th. Wow. That does mean that I passed my 13,000th word. I'm not gonna get that right. 13,000th. 13. Oh.